வரவே வராது, மிஸ் பண்ணிடாதீங்க.
So there you go, miss பண்ணிடாதீங்க. We expect all of you also to be there. So why Credai FabPro? There are a lot of fairs happening. So FabPro, like I said, has been happening for 15 years. So we really know how to run a property fair. It is the only property fair that is being organized by Credai, by the developers, for the developers, for the home buyers. So we really know how to organize one, and over the years we understand how the market works. We understand what the consumers want, what the home buyer is looking at. Probably that is a change that we are also seeing internally. See, ஒரு காலத்துல வெறும் வீடு மட்டும் தான் போட்டோம். So இன்னைக்கு plots வந்துருச்சு. Developers are also doing plots. Like I said, commercial spaces are coming up. So FabPro is also seeing a huge change. So FabPro enjoys maximum visibility. Of course, it's also because of the way we do the campaigns. The campaigns are done extensively for about 2 months ahead. So it is all well planned. I'm just going to show you a few screenshots of how last year's FabPro or the ones previously has been. So this is the kind of footfalls and the sale that has been happening in FabPro year on year. So if you see the sale, every year it is going up. Last year when we did the FabPro, we were a little worried because it just happened post-COVID. So we were just wondering whether we should do one or not. But nevertheless, we went and did one. And the sales that has happened kind of made us very surprised. So again, this year the markets are very good. So we know that we will be breaking those records for sure. So this is the digital marketing and the plans that we have been executing in the last 30-40 days or so, running up to FabPro, to make sure that every platform is covered, to make sure that home buyers are reached out in every way, in every possible way. This is the committee that is running the FabPro this year. So most of the seniors are there. We also have a lot of new committee members who are running it this year. The partners who are tied up with us, they have been instrumental in making this happen year on year. And this year again, they have come in large numbers like we have never seen before. So this is again kind of indicating to us how the markets are working. So those are the 6 bankers who are going to be there to help the home buyers get their home loans done and to help them buy their homes. These are the developers who are going to be there this year. So there's about 70 plus developers who are going to participate from across Chennai. So finally, we have our Chief Minister who's coming as a chief guest. He is not going to be there on the 17th, but he is there on the 18th. So 18th morning, 10 o'clock, CM is coming, our Honorable Chief Minister is coming to inaugurate the FabPro. So 10 a.m. CTC. Thank you.
Now may I request Mr. R. Radhakrishna, Chief General Manager SBI, to deliver his speech. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and thank you Credai for coming back with the property festival, Credai FairPro. It's nice to be back with this festival. We had such a festival last year also, and it has been such a great success for not only builders, also for the banking community, and I'm sure for all other partners who are associated with this yearly fest. Firstly, my greetings to Shivgurunathan, the President of Credai Chennai, Shri Krutivas, the FairPro convener, FairPro 2023 convener, to Mr. M. Armugam, the Deputy General Manager, Indian Bank, Chennai, and our special guest and brand ambassador, FairPro 2023, Ms. Priya Bhavani Shankar, and the executive committee members, Suman Vora, and all other members of CREDAI, the press, both the electronic and the print media who are available, and all other distinguished guests who are there for this press meet. State Bank of India is always in the forefront of providing home loans to the general public, and it has been a great partnership the bank had forged during the last 10 years with the entities which are there in the real estate field. The bank's bonding with the builders has been fantastic since the time we had got into serious business of real estate. Of course, real estate business, even in the bank, is not very old, might be a little more than 20 years old, about 20 to 23 years old to be precise. But the way the models we have changed since 2005 and developed on these models has been very, very unique. And the first major change which the bank went over was the connect with the builders, because they are the main source from which the homes are built, and we get into the field when the home loans have to be sanctioned. Having understood this, then we also came into what is called as the builder finance. Then we came into what is called as the approval of the projects. Then the natural consequence of the natural consequence is the finance for the individual home loans. And it has been a great partnership, not only across the country, but I think Chennai has very, very special bonding with the CREDAI, wherein their members put in stalls, and we also put in our stalls for marketing of the home loans. The bank has a variety of products as regards the home loans and the real estate products. And what is unique about the bank's products is the fact that the amount of flexibility we give to the customers, so that the customer's convenience is the topmost priority. The TAT is one of the top priority, which is achieved by ensuring that we go in for a pre-approved approval of the project the builder is going on. When I say that there is lot of flexibility as regards the home loans that we provide to the home loan buyers, let me just quote two examples to make it very clear. One is we have a product specially designed called as a flexi home loan. In a flexi home loan, the EMI that has to be paid can be made flexible. That is where a person is starting off his career, and if he takes a home loan, the surplus cash which he will have to spare for the EMI will be lower. So, but as he grows in the organization and as he grows in his career, he will be left with more surplus. Therefore, the EMI can be increased at that time. So we don't have a one size fits all policy, but we have a EMI which will be lower when the home loan buyer is in the initial stages of his career, and as he moves up, the EMI is increased. There is one flexible policy which the bank has, and I will also tell you there is one other flexible parameter that is now ingrained into the housing loans. We have housing loans are typically given as term loans, but at the same time we also have a product which is called as max gain, wherein we give it as a drop line OD. The advantage with the drop line OD is the fact that whatever surplus he has, he can deposit in the account and also withdraw it as per his convenience, as long as he is ensuring that the EMI as per the required repayment schedule is paid. One more option we have built into this, wherein he can start off the loan as a term loan and then convert into a max gain also. That is so that it fits into the scheme the bank has designed. Of course, there are a great number of such type of nitty-gritties in the home loan products which we offer. not for full detailed presentation here, but when you come to the stalls and find out the features, you will be mighty impressed with the features that State Bank of India offers. Coming to the commercials as regards the Fair Pro which we are offering, we have already decreased our rate of interest for this Fair Pro to the extent of 40 bps over our normal card rate. Another 10 basis points also we will decrease it depending upon the CIBIL score of the individuals. So there is a lot of gains for the home loan buyer. The second thing, there is no processing fees during this time. And in fact, this processing fee is waived up to 31,323. So all bookings which are made here and even disbursed up to 31,3 will enjoy this special benefit. The 10 bits of decrease which I am telling you will be only for the bookings which are going to happen in this 2 windows of 3 days each. One is the Fair Pro window from 17th, 18th to 19th, and the other is the 10th, 11th and 12th window which is for the home loan Mela. So for these 6 days, the 10 bits concession is also available for the home loan buyers, and I think as the advertisement was saying, don't miss out this opportunity. Please don't miss out the opportunity also to book your home loan from State Bank of India. Ma'am, when you tell in Tamil, you need to tell this also. Right? And we are ready with a digital journey for all the processes that are involved in the housing loan. First, right from the marketing, you will have a QR code available at our counters wherein you just scan the QR code and you will know all the features that we have in the home loan arena. And also there will be a QR code which you scan. You can just make your application for knowing your eligibility, and in fact for getting your in-principle approval then and there. So the digital processes are very strong in State Bank of India. In fact, you will be surprised to note that the whole process starting from this QR code to the way we provide the home loan product to you all is through a 100% paperless journey for all of you. So I think this is the best time for the home loans for the residents of Chennai and around Chennai. There were quite a few districts that have been named during the presentation: Kanchipuram, Tiruvallur, and a few others. And I take this opportunity to invite all prospective home loan buyers to come to the come to Fair Pro, book their houses, and also book their home loan from State Bank of India. Thank you very much.
May I now request Mr. Arumugam, Deputy General Manager, Indian Bank, Chennai, to deliver his speech. Thank you.
Sir, good morning, everyone. First, I would like to thank you for the credit, having a very nice arrangements for made here. First, I thanks Mr. for the Sri Gurunathan, for the President of Credit Chennai, and for the Krutiwas is a convener, and Mr. R. Radhakrishna for CGM SBA, for the brand ambassador, for the Priya Bhavani Shankar, and all the Credit members, and all the for the press and media. So Indian Bank is one of the, this is for powered by this entire event. This is for second year we are entering into this. We want to continue with for Credit for long association with you, and for the thanks to Mr. for the Manigandan also. The continuously is following with this, and Mr. Harsh, I think they are all continuous follow. All things is because it's not easy to do it after for the COVID, and we have done a very excellent arrangements we made. And for the brand ambassador also very young and energetic, and she is also coming to our event. Good one. And nowadays we want to say that for CGM is we used to call SBA as for daddy. for the banking industry, for the treasury, they used to say for the daddy, they used to tell. They are the big, for the big brother, for State Bank of India. Whatever we used to do, we used to do. But in Chennai, we are the for the preferred bank in Chennai, that I can say. But Chennai, we want to be a lead. And the CGM, sorry, people doesn't know, he is handling for entire Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry. He is like a small bank, he is running like MD. Such a huge position he is having. And he is having responsibility, he is having, he is a big, you cannot imagine his power. So he is very, sir, I am really giving we want to sit with you for Dias. It's very good event. And for Indian Bank is one of the best bank in Chennai and very much well appreciated in Chennai for last 4 years. Our new MD has joined Mr. S.L. Jain, and our bank is doing very well in the last 4 years for consistent for all the profits. One of the very strong bank in PSU sector. And like SBI, we are also, our stock also doing very well. It will have indicate this, we are also doing extremely very well. And last 2 years, this industry is, for construction industries, there is a real estate, there is an issue. But last 4 or 5 quarters, they are doing one of the best in their last 29 months they could not do. Now they are all doing. That you have said already, there is a lot of stocks sold, only few stocks only available. Like these are all the very good signs. This is a good time to buy people, all the bankers, not only bankers also, we are the for a bridge between the customers and for that for real estate people. And we want to give for both sides. We want to give for a project loan for you, and we want to give a home loan to the buyers. Both sides we want to give, including for the downstream people also we want to give, including for your vendors, customers, that we want to do it. That we will do. We have a separate team. We are holding for the last 3 days. We are holding for that. Initially for 3 days for the Vijay Mahal, we are keeping people team, and here also 3 teams also available for this kind of segment. And what are the new? This is nothing new to the bank. We are giving the housing loan. It's a very normal one, but we are giving a very good best rate we have as per the CIBIL scores. We have that separate. We have that, and one is for that we are having a processing center. It will be done within 7 days or 6 days. We used to give it housing loan sanctions. We used to give. We are having a retail processing center. We have in all zones we have. In Chennai, we are having 4 centers. They used to process within 7 days. We used to give the sanction. In principle, we will give it on spot. We will give on the day. And we are having a CIBIL score. We have a better rate of interest that we will, once you come to our stall, we used to give what's rate of interest, what are the sanctions, we will give it on the spot, we will give. So we hope that this will be both for benefited by you and for customers and bankers also. So we will take a good number of shares from this kind, and I wish you all the best for the entire team, sir. Thank you.
Now may I request Ms. Priya Bhavani Shankar, Fairpro 2023 Brand Ambassador, to deliver her address. Thank you.
எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். வணக்கம். ஸோ ஆக்சுவலாக வந்து இந்த லிஸ்ட்டு பார்த்தப்போ நான் நினைச்சேன் மிஸ்டர் சிவகுருநாதன் பிரசிடென்ட் ஆஃப் கிரெடாய் அண்ட் மிஸ்டர் கிருத்திவாஸ் த கான்வெனர் அண்ட் ராதாகிருஷ்ணன் சிஜிஎம் ஃப்ரம் எஸ்பிஐ, மிஸ்டர் ஆறுமுகம் சார் டெப்யூட்டி ஜெனரல் மேனேஜர், இவங்கெல்லாம் ஃபேர்ப்ரோ பற்றி பேச போகிறாங்க, பிஸ்னஸ் பற்றி பேச போகிறாங்க. ஆக்சுவலாக நம்ம என்ன பேசுறது அப்படின்னு நான் யோசிச்சப்போ வந்து டாக் ஐ வாஸ் ஏபிள் டு ரிலேட். சார் ராதாகிருஷ்ணன் சார் பேசும்போது அப்படியே எங்கள் அப்பா பேசுகிற மாதிரியே இருந்துச்சு. பிகாஸ் வித் ஸ்டேட் பேங்க் ஆஃப் இந்தியா எனி டைம் நான் வந்து ஒரு கார் வாங்கணும் அப்படின்ட்டு போனால் எனக்கு ஒரு பிரீஃப் ஸ்பீச் டைரி கொடுப்பாங்க. வாட் ஸ்டேட் பேங்க் ஆஃபீஸ் திஸ், ஸ்டேட் பேங்க் ஆஃபீஸ் தட், உனக்கு எது வாங்குறதுனாலும் வி ஆர் த பர்சன் ஃபார் இட் அப்படின்ட்டு. அதே மாதிரி சார் பேசினது வந்து ஐ வாஸ் ஏபிள் டு ரிலேட். ஒரு ப்ராஸ்பெக்ட் ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி பையர் வந்து என்ன கேட்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறாங்களோ சார் அதை பேசினாரு. So I was able to relate to it, sir, and he gave me a responsibility to translate what he said. So I think I should do that. And இங்க வந்து ஒரு கிளாஷ் ஆஃப் த டைட்டன்ஸ் மாதிரி இந்தியன் பேங்க்கும் ஸ்டேட் பேங்க்கும் என்ன காம்படிஷன் அப்படிங்கிறதெல்லாம். ஸோ லெட்ஸ் நாட் கோ தேர். அண்ட் ஆஸ் எ ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ல இருந்து நான் சொல்றேன், என்கிட்ட அவங்க கேட்டப்போ கிரெடாய் ஃபேர்ப்ரோ 2023 உடைய பிராண்ட் அம்பாசிடரா என்கிட்ட அவங்க பிச் பண்ணப்போ ஐ டோல்ட் தெம். அப்போ வந்து ஐ வாஸ் இன் ஆலந்தூர், பக்கத்துல தான் ட்ரேட் சென்டர் இருக்கும். எனக்கு இந்த ஃபேர் ப்ரோ போகிறதுக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். போய் அங்கே ஒரு ஃப்ளோர் பிளானும் வாங்கி பார்க்கறது, எங்கெங்கே என்னென்ன ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி வருது, அன்னைக்கு ஸ்கொயர் ஃபீட் ரேட் என்ன, ஏதோ ஒரு எக்ஸைட்மெண்ட் பார்ப்பேன். என்கிட்ட அவ்வளோ ஒரு தடவை போயிட்டு எல்லா இடத்துலையும் ஃபோன் நம்பர் கொடுத்துட்டு வந்து அவ்வளோ ஃபோன் கால்ஸ் வரும், இந்த வீடு வாங்குறீங்களா அந்த வீடு வாங்குறீங்களான்னு சொல்லிட்டு. எனக்கு ஒரு மாதிரி ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். எவ்ரி இயர் ஈவன் ஒரு 2-3 இயர்ஸ் முன்னாடி வரைக்கும் கூட நான் ரெகுலராக போவேன் ஃபேர் ப்ரோல போய் ஐ செக் அவுட் த ப்ராப்பர்ட்டிஸ் தட்ஸ் அபவுட் டு கம் and everything. So to be a brand ambassador to this wonderful event, I'm very, very, very glad. Thank you so much for having me as your representative in front of a large forum. It's my honor and my pleasure to be a part of it. Thank you so much and all the very best for the upcoming Fair Pro 2023. I hope இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய பேருக்கு வந்து ஒரு நல்ல ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி செட் ஆகிறதுக்கு இது ஒரு நல்ல பிளாட்ஃபார்மாக அமையும்ட்டு நான் நம்புறேன். இட்ஸ் a very credible platform. நான் சொல்லணும்னு அவசியம் கிடையாது. They have built such a wonderful credibility all these years and I'm very, very sure they're going to stand by it. So make use of it. All the very best.
Thank you. Now may I request Mr. Subban Vora, Executive Committee Member, CREDAI Chennai, to deliver his vote of thanks. Okay. So now it's a time for a Q&A session. You can interact with the media. So you want to come here?
See, I think last year we did about 270 crores or something like that. So probably the highest that CREDAI Fair Pro has ever done is 1 year we did 300 crores. So that has been a mark that we like to break ourselves. So definitely we like to probably do beyond that. And up and 300 crores we had only apartments. Now we have villas, we have plots. Like I said, we have a variety of real estate volume coming in. So definitely I think we will break that mark.
Raising interest rates will have any impact?
I don't think so, because all the banks that are participating, they're anyway reducing the interest rates. Like what State Bank CGM sir said, 40 basis points is a huge decrease. So I'm pretty sure the other participating banks will definitely have to toe that line, otherwise it's going to be very difficult. So like he said, we expected it to be only for those 3 days in Home Loan Mela and 3 days in the Fair Pro. Like he said, it is now till the month end. So definitely it's going to be a huge offer to the home buyers.
You mentioned that property prices are going up, right? If you could give an estimate as to by what percentage it's going up and also which are the key locations where prices are going up.
To add on to Mr. Kritiwas, see, normally interest rate ஏறும்போது தான் நம்ம real estate market ஏறுது. When it is at lower bottom, if you have followed real estate for last 30 years, lower bottomல actual market is not இது. மேல interest மேல போகும்போது definitely the market is growing. That is one of the sign. Okay, the market is picking up பண்றது. It's clearly evident from the bank home loan interest rate ஏறுது. Yes, ma'am, I didn't get your question.
So, he mentioned that property prices are going up. By what percentage is it going up?
It will go up to 20 to 30%. Already done. நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு சில ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸ்லாம் already 20% ஏறிடுச்சு, but our members are sure it's going to go up to 20 to 30%. The increase will be there.
So, the number of stock கம்மி ஆயிடுச்சுன்னு சொல்றீங்க, unsold inventory. Can you give the exact data? What is the unsold inventory as on date? And new stocks எங்க வருது, எந்தெந்த லொகேஷன்ஸ்ல வருது சார்?
You are from which media, madam?
From the Hindu, sir.
Hindu, I think we have already shared the raw report. See, we have a research analysis wing from CREDAI where every month we give a report. Okay, you will find what is the unsold stock in the projects, in the budget, எல்லாமே இருக்குதுல. So probably that will give you the exact data. You can take it from us. Our CEO, Mr. Varghese, can share that.
Villas and இது நிறைய வருதுன்னு சொல்றீங்க. Does it mean the luxury segment in Chennai, is it going up? What is the luxury trend in Chennai?
See, need not be, if it's a villa, it need not be luxury. Today, we have villas starting from 30, 40, 50 lakhs, one and a half crores. So it depends on the location. Depends on what the market can absorb. So it is not very specific that villa means it has to be 3 crore, 4 crore. Yes, of course, there are villas for 3, 4 crores, but you also have them for 1 crore, 80 lakhs for villas. It is location specific. North Chennai is also developing. It's becoming the next big hub. We have Suman Hura here who is sitting on the dais who is doing a project there. In fact, we have a lot of developers from Kredai now moving into North Chennai. I think probably Metro vandadanalia and another. So North Chennai is really picking up. That is becoming the next place where most of us are looking at. In terms of volume, absorption, a decent project done by a good developer is having a good absorption in North Chennai now. In North Chennai, what I'll do is I'll share you the raw data because like he said, our raw data is based upon your RERA numbers also. So we get data from the RERA, we get data from CMD and then we collate it every month and then we give it out. So it's pretty detailed. I'll definitely share it to you before we end this session.
What the price range starts, sir?
Specific kind. I think starting from 10-15 lakhs 10-15 lakhs 5-6 crores 7 crores depends location, developer, size. Affordable housing starts very less, 15 lakhs 20 lakhs affordable housing. You have luxury properties going up to 5-6 crores. You have generic majority of the properties will be between that 60 to a crore and a half. That is a sweet spot. That is what we call it as a sweet spot. That is the segment which is the most volume under segment.
Mr. Radhakrishnan, what is the home loan market size of Chennai? And has there been any perceptible shift in trend, whether in terms of demand or distribution?
Yeah. State Bank's market share in Chennai, when I say Chennai, it is the whole of Tamil Nadu, okay? Tamil Nadu, we are around 25% of the market share. And the trend is, there is an improvement year on year in the way the home loan market is growing for the bank. And definitely in the industry also it is growing. We grew at about 5,000 crores per annum during the year 2021. And it increased to about 6,500 crores in 21-22. And this year we are expecting to touch around 8,500 crores. So we are on the upward trend year on year also. And if you want to know how we are placed all India, this market of Tamil Nadu is the third biggest market as regards the size as regards the outstandings. Maharashtra comes Bangalore comes number 1 and Maharashtra is number 2 and we are at 3. Bangalore means I mean Karnataka. So that is one piece of information, and if you see at the all India level, we have already crossed the 6 lakh crore mark as regards the home loan portfolio, and it constitutes the single biggest segment of the total advances of the bank.
Sir, you also mentioned raw material prices have gone up. So cement and steel have always been high. So what is the current issue on cement and steel, sir?
Cement is now hovering anywhere between 350, 360 to about 410, 420. Steel is doing already about 75,000 rupees a ton. So that doesn't seem to go down. But it's not just steel and cement. There are other products that have gone up also. If you take wires, you take switches, everything has gone up. Probably because of the war. So PVC prices, the resin prices go up, everything goes up. Obviously, it takes a toll on the pricing. So it takes a toll on the cost. Definitely, like what the President said, 100 to 200 rupees per square feet, I think is the hike that we are seeing now. But it's not something that we are seeing immediately. It's been happening over time. இது ஒரே நாள்ல ஏறல. எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச ஒரு லாஸ்ட் ஒரு 7-8 months ஏறி இருக்கு. So that is resonating it into prices.
Sir, why affordable housing has been a non-starter in spite of the fact that Prime Minister's Awas Yojana scheme gives 2.75 lakhs by way of subsidy? Is it because of the margin that a lot of developers are not showing interest?
இல்லை சார், அப்படி இல்லை. அஃபோர்டபுள் ஹவுசிங்கில் நிறைய கேட்ச் இருக்கு. சரி, அஃபோர்டபுள் ஹவுசிங்கில் 45 lakhs மேலே பண்ணக்கூடாது, இவ்வளோ ஸ்கொயர் ஃபீட் மேலே பண்ணக்கூடாதுன்னு இருக்கு. 45 lakhs மேலே ஒரு 600 square feet கட்டணும்னாலும் see where it's going to be located, அது ஒன்று இருக்கு. Like Kriti said, the prices are increasing. Okay, the construction cost is huge. And cap 45 lakhs குள்ள பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு சொன்னா ஒரு டீசென்ட் டபுள் பெட்ரூம் சைஸ் கொடுக்கணும்னாலும் it's not making sense for the developers to make at least little margin. See, now the real estate has become like it's a manufacturing industry. We now get only 15 to 18% after all the compliances that has come recently, like RERA and other things. So, 45 lakhs ஒரு apartment பண்ணணும் அப்படின்ற catch இருக்கிறனால it's one way we have to go far away. That is again a challenge to sell. Apart from our construction cost, all these things are, making little. 45 lakhs cap other benefits like 80IB, அதெல்லாம் திருப்பி வந்ததுன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், then probably a lot of developers will show interest. Then again we have a margin, then we have to go for 30% income tax. So it doesn't make sense for any developer to do it. But still our members are doing some projects in the affordable. That is a challenge that we have already represented to government. Probably we will get some benefit on that income tax rebate, then probably we can look at it.
Sir, there is a general feeling that real estate developing becomes monopoly in Tamil Nadu in recent times. Sir. What is your opinion on that?
How do you say it's a monopoly, sir?
No, everywhere we can see one board. I don't want to mention that board, but recently a prestigious property also took over by them.
In the property, sir?
TVS.
See, you are telling real estate project வந்து monopoly-ஆ இருக்குன்றீங்க. I think you are mentioning one developer who has bought recently TVS, right? That is what assumption. See, then FairPro cannot happen. Okay, we have 70 developers in the FairPro. You please come to FairPro. We will give you a list of projects. Okay, sometimes some developer will do more projects, but it doesn't mean that he is taking a monopoly. We are 70 developers. This is a FairPro press meet. Okay, you will witness at least 400 projects displayed in FairPro in different size, different location and different price range. So it's not a monopoly market, definitely.
So we are very picky and choosy is what I meant. I'm not saying that we don't take new members. We've in fact taken about 3 or 4 members about a couple of months back. But we really want to understand what these members are, because we have a code of conduct. We can't just take everybody inside. The member should have finished about 2 lakh square feet. He should have got completion certificate for those 2 lakh square feet that he is saying that he has completed. We need those kind of developers. See, like you said, Credit has got a credibility, people are coming and buying it. FairPro is a huge success. It's because of the credibility that we have gained over a period of 15-20 years. So in order to maintain that, we are very picky and choosy on who's coming into Credit. We can't just take anybody and everybody, then the whole thing gets diluted.
The 300 crore record earlier, which year was it?
I think it was before COVID. I think 1 year before COVID we touched 300 crores. Yeah, okay. That's still a record that we want to break ourselves.
Still you are not able to get industry status. What is the reason? Is lobbying a main factor deterrent?
I think it's a bit of everything. We are lobbying with the government, and it's become kind of an increased lobbying that's happening in the last few years. But also you have to understand that you should not go by just what the south is. By and large, the south of India is pretty much regulated, but the north of India is not. So that is why we had RERA coming in. So the government is also trying to do everything to regulate the market. And I think once the regulator comes in and the regulatory processes are in place, I'm pretty sure getting the industry status is not very far away. It is a process. We are going towards it. A lot of things. Affordable housing pati yaro kettanga. Yesterday we had a meeting with the World Bank and the Shelter Fund from Tamil Nadu government to understand why affordable housing is not doing as good as it is in Gujarat, the Gujarat model, and how we can make it better here. So it is an ongoing process. It's not something that we can do it overnight, but a lot of deliberations are happening.
கடையில் இருக்காது சார். Sir, unapproved plots, the government has brought in regularization. I think all the plots now is regularized, I suppose. So I don't think you will have a lot of unapproved plots. Is not definitely the scenario. Anything else? Okay, Sumant.
Good afternoon, everyone. Would like to thank the President Shivgurunathan and Kirtivas for giving me this opportunity to do this vote of thanks. Firstly, would like to thank Radhakrishna, Chief General Manager, for gracing this occasion. Mr. Armugam, Deputy General Manager, Indian Bank, for also gracing. Ms. Priya Bhavani Shankar for taking your time off as the brand ambassador FAPRO 2023. Would like to thank the title sponsor SBI and the powered by sponsor Indian Bank and all the other sponsors for making this event a grand success. Would like to thank the press. Without that, this event wouldn't happen today, and the electronic media. Would like to thank all the FATPRO committee members who have put in heart and soul for making this event, who are all in the first row. Day and night they have worked really hard, and all the EC members for making sure that this FATPRO 2023 is one of the biggest events which we have ever seen in the last 15 years. Would like to thank all the Chennai office, the CEO Ekamram, for putting in a great show. Especially like to thank the PR agency HM Sampak for putting this together. Last but not the least, like to thank the hotel and their staff for all the hospitality. Would like everyone to join us for the lunch after this evening.
First, Chief CGM of SBI for giving us the title sponsor. Thank you, sir. We are always associated. We are first time associated with FARPRO and KEDAI. I think we'll go for a long way. And our special thanks to Ms. Priya Bhavani Shankar, 23. Thank you, ma'am, for being with us. And let's start the session. I don't want to take a lot of time. We'll have a Q&A section so that media can ask any questions regarding FARPRO, and our CGM is there and DGM is there. Thank you all. Once again, welcome you all.
Chennai to present the shawl and bouquet to Mr. Radhakrishnan, Chief General Manager SBI. Priya Bhavani Shankar, FAPRO 2023 Brand Ambassador.
So I will just quickly run through you with a small presentation, and then we will take the Q.
நீ வாமா இது முடிச்சிடு அப்புறம் சார் பண்ணுங்க வித்தியாஸ் கிருத்தி இது முடிச்சிரு அப்புறமா போ. சாரி வாங்கம்மா கடைசியாக வந்துட்டீங்க பரவாயில்ல. இண்டிவிஜுவல் வைக்க கொடுத்துருவோம். இல்லை எல்லாரும் ஓகேவா கேட்டுங்க. அது ஒருத்தர் ஃபோன் தள்ளி வச்சிருக்கேன். ஃபோன் நிறையும் நீ 2 பேர் இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு நீ ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணு. 2 பேர் சொல்லு. பிரசிடென்ட்டு, ட்ரெஷரரு, நீ ஃபேர்ப்ரோ கன்வீனர்.
Kadai FairPro is happening on 17, 18 and 19, Chennai Trade Center. We have Shiva Gurunathan, President Kadai Chennai, Aslam, Treasurer Kadai Chennai. So I ask Shiva sir to speak a few words about FairPro.
See, this year FairPro is happening in Kadai Chennai Trade Center, 17, 18, 19. அதுக்கு ஒரு வாரம் முன்னாடி ஹோம் லோன் மேளா நடக்குது. 10, 11, 12 in Vijay Mahal in T Nagar. So home loan மேலாக்கு வர்றவங்கலாம் actually they can come and get their eligibility. Bank SBI, LIC, HDFC, ICICI is participating. They will be able to give you அவங்க வந்து நீங்கள் பப்ளிக் போய் அவங்கக்கிட்ட கேட்கும்போது அவங்களுக்கு என்ன லோன் எலிஜிபிலிட்டின்றதை கொடுத்துருவாங்க. அது ரொம்ப ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். அந்த லோன் எலிஜிபிலிட்டி எடுத்துகிட்டு வந்தால் ஃபேர்ப்ரோவில் அவங்களுக்கு எந்த பட்ஜெட்டுக்கு தேவையான வீடு வேணுமோ, பிளாட் வேணுமோ, இல்லை கமர்ஷியல் ஸ்பேஸ் வேணுமோ அதை அங்கே நீங்கள் வாங்கிக்கலாம். அதனால் ஒரு வாரத்துக்கு முன்னாடி 10th, 11th, 12th இந்த ஈவெண்ட்டு விஜய் மஹாலில் டி நகரில் நடக்குது. அண்டு 18ஆம் தேதி நம்ம சிஎம் மிஸ்டர் ஸ்டாலின் வராரு, ஈவெண்ட்டுக்கு வராரு. வந்து அன்வீலிங் ஆஃப் ரியல் எஸ்டேட் விஷன் 2030 அங்கே நடக்க போகுது. ஸோ 18th சென்னை ட்ரேட் சென்டரில் நம்ம சிஎம் வராங்க, இந்த ஃபேர்ப்ரோ நிகழ்ச்சியை ஒட்டி வராங்க. அதில் வந்து அன்வீலிங் ஆஃப் ரியல் எஸ்டேட் விஷன் 2030 இருக்குது. அது இல்லாமல் இந்த ஃபேர்ப்ரோவில் எல்லா விதமான ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸும் டிஸ்பிளே ஆகுது. போட்ட 70 டெவலப்பர் இதில் ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸை டிஸ்பிளே பண்ணுறாங்க. ஸோ எல்லோரும் இந்த ஃபேர்ப்ரோ மிஸ் பண்ணாமல் இப்போயே ஃப்ளாட்டோ இல்லை கமர்ஷியல் ஸ்பேஸோ இல்லை லேண்டோ நீங்கள் வாங்கி பெனிஃபிட் அடையலாம். ஏன்னா விலை மேலே மேலே ஏறிட்டு தான் போகும். ஏன்னா பொருட்கள் கட்டக்கூடிய இருக்கிற பொருட்கள் எல்லோட விலையும் ஏறிக்கிட்டே இருக்கிறதால விலை ஏறிட்டே போகுது. அதனால் இது ஒரு லாஸ்ட் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டியாக இருக்கணும்னு நாங்கள் ஃபீல் பண்ணுறோம். ஸோ இந்த ஃபேர்ப்ரோக்கு எல்லோரும் வந்து கண்டிப்பாக உங்களுக்கு தேவையானதை நீங்கள் வாங்கிட்டு போனால் உங்களுக்கு நிறையா பணம் மிச்சமாகுன்றது கடாயோடைய ரெக்வெஸ்ட்.
நீங்கள் ஃபேர்ப்ரோ முடிஞ்சு வாங்கினீங்கன்னா உங்களோட ஹோம் லோன் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் ரேட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல் இது இருக்காது. இப்போ இன்றைக்கி அவங்க ஸ்டேட் பேங்க்கில் அறிவித்த மாதிரி 40 பேசிஸ் பாயிண்ட்ஸ் ரெடியூஸ் ஆகுது. 40 பேசிஸ் பாயிண்ட்ஸ் ப்ளஸ் 10 பேசிஸ் பாயிண்ட்ஸ் உங்களுடைய கிரெடிட் ஸ்கோரை பொறுத்து. ஸோ தட் இஸ் அ ஹியூஜ் சேவிங். ஸோ கண்டிப்பாக நீங்கள் இந்த ஹோம் லோன் மேலா அண்ட் ஃபேர்ப்ரோ இந்த மந்த் எண்ட் வரைக்கும் ஸ்டேட் பேங்க் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. ஸோ டெஃபினெட்லி உங்களுக்கு வந்து சேவிங் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உங்களோட டேர்ம் வந்து நீங்கள் வந்து ஒரு 25 இயர் டேர்ம் எடுத்தீங்கன்னா அது வந்து நீங்கள் வந்து ஒரு 24 இயர் 23 இயரில் முடிக்கலாம். ஸோ டெஃபினெட்லி இட் இஸ் அ சேவிங் ஃபார் த ஹோம் பையர். 70 நிறுவனங்கள் வராங்க சார். 70லேருந்து 72 நிறுவனங்கள் வராங்க.
எவ்வளோ ப்ராஜெக்ட்
இல்லை, அவங்க கிரெடை மெம்பரே இல்லை. தேங்க்யூ
தேங்க்யூ தேங்க்யூ.